Right then, really looking forward to showing you this. It's not really exploring, it's just going round the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Fujairah. There's a sign that says no bicycles, and that's on the red route. I asked somebody, and they said, yeah, not on the red route, so I'm going to be very particular not to go on there. That's quite cushioned. It's very soft underfoot for when you walk around or run round. As we go around now at lunchtime, 38, 39 degrees, I won't look, but it's more or less that anyway. Let me put the camera this way so that you can see the mosque as well. In fact, let me do it slightly different. If I do that, you should see the mosque all the time. In the evening time when you come around here, there's a lot of people. A lot of people walking around here, a lot of people jogging around here doing their exercise. It's a lovely, lovely area to do it. It's right in the centre of Fujairah. To go round, listen to this, a lovely fountain. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So yeah, on that red cushioned route, no cycling, but I won't go on there. I'm going to stay on the hard interlock, I think they call it here, and we just call this sort of paving, but they call it interlock here. All right, so I'm going to go right round. This is Fujairah Grand Mosque. Obviously, this is Abu Dhabi. They're all parts of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosques. I've been to the Abu Dhabi one, and it's wonderful. They're all kind of unique in their own way, so I won't say one is bigger or better or worse. I don't think we should compare them. They're three amazing mosques. Fujairah Mosque here, if you go on the internet or if you've been to the Bosphorus, which is the waterway in Turkey, in Istanbul. It's where east meets west apparently. And you look at the Blue Mosque in Istanbul, you'll see a lot of similarities between Fujairah's Grand Mosque and the Blue Mosque. So what else could I tell you about it? There's this walkway around. I've actually did some filming for the Sheikh Zayed mosques. So I've been inside this Grand Mosque, and I really have witnessed firsthand the splendour inside. And it's a wonderful mosque. It has capacity for thousands of worshippers. Absolutely, like I say, I'm going to stay on the hard ground. There we go. So not do any damage to that red. Has the capacity for thousands of worshippers. It's got things like underground car parking. It's fully air conditioned. The carpet's spectacular. They got the most exotic products from all over the world. I mean, the chandeliers in there are wonderful. The glass, I don't know if it's stained glass, I can't remember. The stained glass are absolutely outstanding. The marble got brought in from all different parts of the world. They really picked whatever they want. They source exactly the products they want, the building materials, and made this spectacular mosque. To go around the mosque here, I think it's 1.8 kilometres this circuit. And it's completely flat as a pancake, although there's a bit of a rise on one side and a bit of a descent on the other. Let's just say it's flat as a pancake. There are some lights on the ground at night. These actually change colour. They change colour automatically. They don't change colour when you step on them, that we see at Umbrella Beach. However, they are fantastic. They add a little bit more to your journey around. If I put this back over my shoulder now, because it's getting a little bit heavy out there, let's just stop and have a little look at the mosque when, as I say, I'm not going to go on the red. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I won't go in because I'm certain that the security will come and ask me to leave, and I understand that, I get that. I'm not going to put them in the predicament to have to ask me to leave. So back onto the interlock, plenty of bins. Yeah, I don't see any rubbish here, which is quite nice to be able to say. You see people sat out, you can car park there easily. There's plenty of real grass there. You see people sat out relaxing in the early evening. I presume they've had their final prayers and they're just relaxing a little bit. This is the front of the mosque. I'll go slow here, there's a few trees. Opa. Fountains are on there, but like I say, I won't go in. Let's just go right. I don't think there's any harm in coming up to say. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think there's any harm. This is completely respectful. Let's just go around this road. Certainly not going to stop. But isn't this absolutely spectacular? This is Fujairah Grand Mosque, the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Fujairah. I'll just go here, you might get a bit of a view. Isn't it wonderful? Birds flying overhead, very peaceful here. There's the sound of the fountain. Very soporific, the sound of water flowing, isn't it? Big car park. So let's continue on our route round the Grand Mosque. This film will only be a few minutes long. It's not open to the public. You know, it is a working mosque and it does have worshippers in all the time. You hear the calls to prayer. There are 6 minarets on it. 4 of them are the same size, I remember, 90 meters tall, and 2 of them are slightly shorter, and I forget the height of those minarets. But you do hear the call to prayers quite easily from all around the area. Hello there. Lovely security guys. Always say hello to them every evening when I go past. Well, whenever I go past, that's not every evening, I tell a lie. A little bit of damage here from the rains that happened a few weeks ago. But one thing's for sure, they will absolutely sort that out. I guarantee if I come back in a week's time, that'll be repaired. So yeah, let's put this camera back on the mosque on this side. So we're going completely around. We're nearly actually back to where we started. So I would suggest we've done more or less 300 degrees or the 360 degrees all around. I'll just let you witness that. What is the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Fujairah. There is the call to prayers.
أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة
Okay guys, I'm going to turn around now as there's still the call to prayers going on. I'll let the camera roll and I'll say my goodbyes a little bit later. Right, then I'll say my goodbyes now. So yeah, we've just we've just completed the circuit around the entire Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Fujairah. We had perfect timing. We heard the call to prayers, and so I continued on a little bit more. I'll just be careful of this tree. And let's wrap it up there.